He was last seen at approximately 4:30 p.m. as he played in the yard of his family's home. His mother left 22-month-old Aaron unattended for just a few minutes, and he disappeared by the time she went to watch him. Aaron has not been seen or heard from since. Authorities initially believed that Aaron had simply fallen into the Snake River, which is home bordered, and drowned. An intensive search of divers, boats, and planes took place, and the divers searched the bottom of the river and found no trace of Aaron or his clothing that he was wearing that day. They said something would have surfaced in the river if Aaron had in fact gone in. They had divers on a rope, and they went down the whole river and were pulling up boots and everything you can imagine off the bottom of the river, said Paulette. I just had this feeling, she said, and I said he didn't get in. He didn't go in the river. Bloodhounds were also used in the search for Aaron. The bloodhounds did detect his scent, but it didn't go into the river. Instead, they traced his scent out to a road in front of his house and it stopped there. Investigators believed it's possible Aaron entered into a vehicle there and was abducted. Both of Aaron's parents, Steve and Paulette Anderson, believe their son was abducted and want him to know they haven't stopped searching for him. They criticized the initial investigation into his disappearance, as police only focused on the theory of drowning in his disappearance. Investigators did admit that they mainly kept their focus on the Snake River and ignored over 20 other potential leads which pointed away from Snake River. Both Steve and Paulette have since moved to St. Paul, Minnesota. They have sent their DNA to multiple agencies in hope they may locate Aaron genealogy, or that he may come forward someday with his DNA. They continue the over 30-year search for their long-missing son and believe he is still alive. I believe that we don't know where Aaron is, and we need to know, she said. Teresa Lakota, executive director of the Missing Child of Minnesota program. She has worked with the Anderson family for years. I have seen absolutely zero evidence that Aaron has passed. She said, I believe somebody knows something about what happened to Aaron. According to Lakota, the passing of time could help find Aaron. Relationships change over time. Somebody who you were loyal to at a point, that loyalty may no longer exist, and so maybe they will be willing to come forward and give this family some information and relief and closure and help them find their loved ones. Aaron's siblings strongly believe that he is alive as well and will welcome the chance to get to know him. I believe that somebody out there knows something, said his brother Nathaniel. It would be amazing just to have a member of our family come back to us. We would accept him with open arms. We love you, we want you to come home, and we're excited for the day our family is reunited, he says. It's a selfless act to come forward and to help out our family, said his sister Brianna. My mom especially, to bring her closure. It's something she's been carrying with her for the last 30 years. I feel like God is telling me to get on Ancestry.com and you'll find Aaron, his mother says. She signed up for Ancestry.com, hoping that Aaron has also registered, and I am just trusting that he got on and we find him. I mean, they match you up with the DNA, she said. Aaron's mother will stay close to the computer monitoring Ancestry.com. I'm thinking this could be it, said Paulette. This might be the answer to our prayers in finding Aaron. I think it's a great idea, said Aaron's sister Abriana. Just knowing how technology has advanced and the fact that DNA can match and bring families together that had no idea they were even members. Aaron Mitchell Anderson was born on June the 23rd, 1987, and he was 2 feet 4 inches tall, weighing just 32 pounds. He was wearing a Pampers diaper, two-colored sweatshirt. One half was red and the other half was yellow, and it had a puffy dinosaur on the front. He was wearing light gray corduroy pants with red checked flannel lining and cuffs, gray ski jacket with red and green tabs, and he also had on white knit hat with green snowflakes and green ear flaps, brown plastic snowmobile boots, and nylon tops and liners, and possibly gray socks. He had a slightly larger than normal head and light brown hair with brown eyes, and a small white birthmark on his lower right side of his abdomen. His case remains open and unsolved. Investigators have expressed their belief that someone might know something and have urged whoever might not have information about Anderson's whereabouts to come forward. If you do have any information concerning this case, please contact the Pine County Sheriff's Office at 320-629-3930 or 1-800-450-3930, or you can also call 1-800-THE-LOST.